Hey, what's going on, Flash Mob? It's your boy Flash, and I'm back again with another video. And today's actually going to be an exciting one. As you guys can probably already tell from the thumbnail, I went ahead and got the Komodo X. In this video, all we're really going to do is take a look at what it comes with. We're going to take a tour around the body and just how it differs a little bit from the Komodo, and answer maybe if this is something you should get. Run the intro. So let's take a trip back in time to about 2016 when I was probably about 40 pounds lighter, a beautiful full head of hair, and just really starting to get into the cinematography and photography creative workspace. And I remember I purchased this. This is the Canon 5D Mark III. Now, at the time, this was something amazing, and today probably not as crazy for anything video related, but this is what helped me kickstart my company. I remember spending endless hours on YouTube just learning how to get a really good image out of a camera and learning the exposure triangle and just how that affects my images, and just pretty much everything camera related was learned on this camera. I really can't tell you how valuable this was to my development as a cinematographer. Let's flash forward to present day, where I now have 3 Red cameras, an impressive catalog of work, and an exciting career in film. I wanted to start off this video by saying, you don't need the latest and greatest camera to get started. This is what I used to get started, and you know, at 12 years later, I'm at the point where I am now. So don't look at this video and say to yourself, I need to have a Red camera just so I can get the same kind of career options that he has now. Just remember, it takes some time and the work is worth the wait. Oh yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and unbox this thing and see what you get with it. So I see a lot of YouTubers using all kind of fancy knives and cutting boxes. I guarantee you guys, this is the best box cutter you will ever use in your life. Look at that, like butter, baby. Oh boy. A bunch of paper and let's go. I don't really want to cut the box up too much. Keep all my camera boxes. Word to my mother. A little dirty. Looks like they were kicking this thing around or something. What's going on with that, right? Just got a little pull tab. Let's open it up. First thing you see in the box is, I guess, something to register and download app control. Already did this on the Komodo, so won't need to do that again. And should I open this right now, or should I show you some of the stuff that I got with it? Let's look at some of the stuff I got with it real quick. So this is just a Canon R mount to EF mount. So this is so that I can fit all my existing EF mounts on the Komodo body, the Komodo X. It uses an RF mount, so yeah, this is something that you're gonna need if you want to use EF. Put that to the side. Of course, you will need to read your media. So, looks like a lot of stuff in this box. All right, so this is the card reader for the Express Type B cards. So I got this so I can read my memory. This looks like another one of these, it's like a warranty card or whatever. We'll look at that maybe later. They also give you a USB-C to USB-C cable. So yeah, nothing special, just a USB-C to USB-C. and it looks like an adapter if you have an older computer, and then just one of these little things to just wrap it all up so that the cord stays together when you're traveling. Put this over here. And these are the CF Express cards. So yeah, literally nothing crazy about this, just a CF Express card. Let's see. Another one of these warranty cards. I probably should keep these somewhere around since they want to give you one for everything. They might be useful down the line. But yeah, so this is just a CF Type B card, and I got it in 1 terabyte. I got 2 of them. I will more than likely be picking up 2 more in the near future, but I know that they have like bigger ones, like I think a 2 terabyte and I think maybe even a 4 terabyte. But just for myself and just how I just learned how to do this whole thing, I like to buy multiple cards for the simple fact that if something happens to one card whilst filming, I can just throw in another card rather than trying to put everything on a single card and something happens to that card and then I literally have nothing anymore. So take my advice, don't take my advice, doesn't matter to me, but I go with multiple cards for the sake of just my mind being safe at the end of the day that I have the footage, or most of it if anything goes wrong. So I got a couple of these, a couple more on the way. This is just some batteries. Batteries and a charger. Another one of these type of cards to just basically say that I guess batteries are safe to travel, I don't know. But these are just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I know what some of you might be thinking. Bro. Oh my God. Yes, like I was trying to say before trying to rip these things out, these are not the BP batteries that you would use on the Komodo or the OG Komodo. These are MPF batteries. So this is what I'm going to use to power my monitor. And I mean, now that I have a couple of monitors, I needed some more batteries. So just to make sure the show continues, got a couple more batteries. And actually, if I'm being honest, when I bought the monitor that you guys will see in a couple of seconds here, they actually had a special where they're giving you 2 of these batteries with 2 chargers if you purchase the monitor. So that was a good deal at the end of the day for me. Let's go ahead and put those to the side. I'll save that one in a minute. And then I got this. I gotta cut it. Let's open it up. So something new on the Komodo X is they're using like a 5-pin audio input, which is great because you can use it with some more professional audio options, like on the V-Raptor. Some of these older pieces of accessory that still use 3.5mm jack, I did need a dongle. So essentially this one will plug into the camera. On the other end, you can plug in your, I think it's the Rode wireless kits, any of those things that use a 3.5mm jack so that you still want to get audio recorded into the camera. You're gonna need a dongle for that. So just keep that in mind if you're planning to pick up the Komodo X. One other thing that I have here, I'm not even going to take the time to open it up, it's just a NATO rail. I like to have a couple NATO rails on the body of the camera, but because I don't have a cage yet for the Komodo X, I have to wait for this, so I'm not going to waste any time opening this up right now. Alright, one last thing before we get to the Komodo is my monitor. Let's open this up. So I like this saying that goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I kind of try to work that into the way I do everything on a day-by-day basis. And I originally purchased the small HD Indy 7. And when I got the new camera, I said I'm just gonna go ahead with another small HD Indy 7. And I know that the red Komodo now comes, the Komodo X comes with the small HD red monitor, which a lot of people, you know, like, but it's so expensive. And for me, I also didn't want to buy a monitor that I can only use with one camera, because as a DP, from time to time I might be working with other cameras and other crews and other things like that where I might not be bringing out my own cameras. So I want to be able to use my monitor that I'm familiar with, that I like, that I do everything with on every shoot that I do. So that's why I decided to go with this monitor a second time. One other thing that I got to do with this monitor is I'm going to have to buy the Komodo control for the Komodo X. So I think that's another $500, which is not great, but it's also not terrible, just because the red proprietary monitor is still almost like $1,000 more. So for me, this was just the best option overall for everything that I wanted to do. And I really like the small HD monitor, so it's not like I'm losing out on anything. Cool. So let's get to what everybody is here for. And let's open up the Komodo X. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so let's take this out. Actually, let's see what else is in this box real quick. Okay, so this is, if you've ever bought anything red before, they just send you a couple of these like alternative options to plug in the camera. If I can get these damn things out, jeez. So yeah, just a different outlet. So if you travel to another country where they use different standards, you have these available so that you can go ahead and use them in another country and charge or power your camera. I should say, not charge it, but power it. So that's always nice. I keep those at home, not necessarily in my camera bag, because I won't need them every day. And this just looks like the cable for the power adapter. This is an alternative antenna, like a longer one, I guess, if you need more signal. This is the power brick. Really cool. It's a lot bigger than the one on the Komodo, the OG Komodo. So I guess it uses a lot more power, right? And yeah, let's take out the Komodo and have a look at it now. Ooh-wee. Nothing else in the box, so let's get that out the way. All right, now, first of all, right away when I get anything, whether it's a phone, a camera, or anything, these little plastic protector things gotta go. So I think I saw one also on the monitor. Like look at this. Like, it's already dirty. Get this thing off. Nice, nice. Oh, you guys can go kick rock somewhere. So yeah, this is the Komodo X, guys, and just right off the rip, just holding it for the first time, I can tell you guys that it feels a little bit heavier than the OG Komodo, but it's still nice and small, which I loved about the Komodo in the first place, is just its form factor. Traveling with this thing and doing bigger shoots, or just even holding the camera for a longer period of time, it's just a lot more easier with something that's this small and this light. So I really like it. So yeah, if you look at it side by side with the Komodo, relatively the same size. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, so they're relatively the same size. Now, obviously I have a cage on my Komodo, so I'm probably gonna move this top handle system over to this one while I wait for the new top handle to come in, and I'll just put it on this one. And then I have a little 8" cage, and I'm probably also going to move this wing grip over to this camera until the wing grip comes in and put it on this camera. So yeah, but pretty much the same thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the body of the camera. Now I'm still waiting for a few parts to come in. I am waiting for a base plate. Like I said, I'm probably just going to switch over these onto this one for now and start using this right away for the next couple of weeks while I wait for the other stuff on this to come in. Yeah, base plate. I'm going to get the Komodo control for the monitor. I'm probably going to get a couple more of these nano batteries, maybe a couple more that's larger than 95 watts, maybe some 150 or whatever, just so I can run the camera all day. And like I said, a couple more memory cards to just kind of keep it running all day. But once I get all of those, I'm going to do my official, let's say the red Komodo X build, and just show you guys how I trick out my cameras. I usually do a good job where that's concerned. So if you guys like something like that, make sure you leave something in the comments for me so that I can make a video for you guys and answer any questions that you might have before I record it. You know how that works? You say what you want to see, then I record it and make sure it's in the video, opposed to saying nothing. I record it my own way, and then you gotta wait for your questions to be answered. So leave something in the comments so that I can actually answer your questions in the video. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out for some shoots that I have coming up. I got about 3 going on for this week. And yeah, we're gonna put this through its paces. We're gonna throw it on the gimbal. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff with this camera in the very, very near future. So if that's something you guys want to see, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if this video helped you in any way. And yeah, pretty much that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to look, learn, and share. Take it easy, guys. Peace.